Welcome back to another episode of NDC, where we talk about news, discussions, and much more on top of various game series. Today I have a development update on Kingdom Hearts 3 and how it's doing in development. You know, at the end of every single Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer it says development. Well, this is basically a behind the scenes of how the development is doing and how far in progress Kingdom Hearts 3 is to being the finished product. In an interview, Nomura, this is actually a pretty late interview, but Nomura has stated a few things that is a development update for Kingdom Hearts. So here's a brief summary of what he said. For the most part, we've established ground foundation, the basic systems and mechanics of what's going to go in the game. Development close to complete. Since it is an HD title, it is building the resources and developing the massive elements like productions of areas and actual things going into the game. So, basically what he's saying here is that the systems mechanics in Kingdom Hearts 3, like the basic fighting in it and stuff like that, it's basically close to complete. It's basically complete, and building the resources and developing the mass elements. So basically, everything big is, that's what they're doing right now. Everything that's massive, everything that's big, they're working on that right now. But as of right now, they have a foundation. It's basically like if you travel around the world for some reason, you have a home in one. You have if you're trying to take over the world, basically you have like a continent or two already taken over, so you could go back to that as your base. But I don't know who would want the world. But anyways, that's basically how Kingdom Hearts 3 is doing. So it would be a lot easier to develop now that set structure. So for the second part that he said, summarize. Other elements like the minigames and other items, their progress is varied. Some close to the final stage, some still in the planning phase and have no laid groundwork. But the basic structure is set, and now it's going down to mass production of elements. So what he's saying here is that minigames and other stuff like that, its progress are varied. Some of those things are done, basically close to the final state, and some things are still being planned out. They haven't even begun to develop it and had no groundwork on it. But, you know, still, they've moved a little bit beyond, I guess, their two continents, and are sailing their oceans, basically. It's like what I like to say. And now they're basically developing the mass production of different elements and different stuff, not the basic stuff, but more complicated stuff in the game. So yeah, I'd give Kingdom Hearts 3 right now in development a good 30% to 50% done. But that's just my estimate. It might be lower or bigger than that. It's probably not lower, but it might be bigger than that, but I don't know. That's just my range. So apparently there was some news that I missed out on the last video of NDC, with the video that you're watching now. And that is because, well, I don't know, I just forgot because of the news that you just seen. But I decided to wait a little bit to get some more important news so I could tell you guys that, and I did. So I got the news that I missed along with other news, and so here we are. Alright, so for the first thing is that Tetsuya Nomura in that interview also said that Square Enix does not have any plans of making PS4 remakes of the HD remasters. And I'm kind of happy of that. I don't know, you guys with me, but I'm happy, because why would you remake games into discs and then remake them again for no reason? I know we can fix some bugs and look a little bit nicer, but as long as it's in HD, it should still hold up. I mean, seriously, come on. We need Kingdom Hearts 3 already. Alright, so the second thing, is that Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, you haven't heard that much about that game in a little while, but it is releasing in Japan next month. Next month! Now, I'm not too mad about this because, Japan gets all the Kingdom Hearts games first, and, etc. I don't know why they do a worldwide release with Unchained Key, but the problem is that it's kind of funny, because Tetsuya Nomura, Kingdom Hearts Key, it was a Japanese exclusive game, and what's also funny is that Kingdom Hearts Key was a Japanese exclusive game at the same time HD 1.5 Remix, and the same year, was released. And Tetsuya Nomura basically said in that he would never keep another Kingdom Hearts game only to Japan, and in that same year he just did that. But anyways, now they're getting the remaster of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, which is coming to Japan and North America, and it's releasing in Japan first. Still not too mad, but come on. Okay, this third thing is that there will be more worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 than in Kingdom Hearts 2. I was kind of expecting this, but in Kingdom Hearts 2 there was 15, 16 worlds. But in Kingdom Hearts 2 had the most amount of worlds of any game in the series so far to date. So Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the game with the most amount of worlds. I'd say around 20. That's the one I would want the most. That would include homelands, hub worlds, minigame worlds like Winnie the Pooh, etc. And surprisingly, this is something I've never done on NDC before. Final Fantasy 15 news. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Final Fantasy is a part of Kingdom Hearts 3, is Kingdom Hearts series in general. So, and this news is huge, so I can't mess up on it. And it can tie into Kingdom Hearts 3. So, apparently, hold on, let me get it. Oops, that's not it. Hold on. Okay, so Final Fantasy 15, this is huge, it's confirmed for 2016. Kind of. An interview with Tetsuya Nomura, he said that, basically, the game isn't going to release this year in 2015, but he said it was going to release earlier than 2017. So after 10 years of waiting for Final Fantasy 15, it is here. It's coming in 2016 next year. And also, additioning to that, it's confirmed for a worldwide release. For the first time ever, Square Enix has made a Final Fantasy game. It's going to be worldwide release. That might actually be the first game in the series so far that has a Final Fantasy, that has a worldwide release, which is actually really cool, because now we know that they could do worldwide releases. And this might tie into Kingdom Hearts 3, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is more likely to release in 2016, because they could earn a lot more money with that. And now that they can do worldwide releases, Kingdom Hearts 3 can have a worldwide release. It'd be perfect for that year. They could have worldwide releases. They'd be getting money everywhere. So that's just a more likely thing. So that's huge news for me. So I guess that's just going to be it for this NDC episode. So like, share, appreciation, comment, share, guys, subscribe for some more NDC news. And I'll see you guys next time. Also, I'm probably going to be watching D23 right now. And in 2 days from now that I'm recording this, Kingdom Hearts 3 should show up on D23. I think you can watch it on YouTube, but I'm not too sure about that. Maybe Twitch, I don't know. So I guess we'll just see you guys next time. Bye!